All right, and it's off.
Yeah, and then you just pick where you want a podcast to start. Like, you start recording, and it doesn't matter because it's always hard to start a podcast.
Ass or tits?
And then you get a guy like this who's like, let's just honestly, why not? Right?
Why not?
Honestly, why not?
Something like that.
That's exactly
Well,
what
come on,
we're
Logan,
here.
answer his question.
Ass or tits?
Yeah, how do you feel?
Honestly, at the end of the day, my pocket's still going to be the same amount drained.
You know what? You were not wrong. That is a true
you're saying-
statement coming from me. I
These
know that
bitches
well.
be leeches.
Well, come on, you gotta. There's one of them. There's one of those options that you need to have.
Ass or tits? Would you rather have someone with tits but no ass, or someone with ass but no tits?
I'd say I'd rather tits with no ass over ass no tits.
Really?
What?
Do you agree?
Ass over tits any fucking day.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah,
Like,
no.
you can smack an ass, but you can't smack no titties.
That was an interesting start. See, that's what you do. That's
Exactly.
You just start stuff like that. It just happens. That is the funniest part about starting a podcast. Is like I watch them all the time myself, and the best part about starting a podcast is people who are like brand new and starting, like episode 1. They do the same thing we just did, where you go to start the podcast and you're like, everyone goes silent. You're like, oh, we just not talk now?
After talking for nonstop.
You'll talk for an hour and then like no issues, and then you record and you're like, that is pressure. What are we talking about, guys? Until someone says something stupid.
Exactly.
That's my favorite part about podcasts.
I was about to go silent right there.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. See, but silent moments aren't a big deal because there's going to be a lot of silent moments in podcasts. And
That would have been really funny. With
It-
just
it
a
goes,
slurping of your
honestly,
drink.
yeah, no, I think if everyone just goes silent, it's just
A solid sip.
you get some ASMR into the podcast, and everyone loves ASMR now. I hate that stuff. I hate ASMR. Have you ever heard of ASMR
I hate
content?
it. Oh my
When
god.
Nah,
like-
it's so
When
annoying.
they're eating into the mic, or like they're like, yeah, playing keyboard. Like, what is that? See, that was you know, people are gonna watch that and listen to that. Like,
Dude, but what the fuck was that?
I don't get why people do that though.
You just
Like, what is the enjoyment? Yeah, play with the lighter. Sneeze. Yeah, there we go. So,
it's just a sweet ASMR right
yeah.
here.
I don't get the whole liking of ASMR.
No,
It
it
is the most stupidest, retardedest thing in the entire world. It is so dumb. Like, some people do it for a job.
Yeah, that's
Really?
wild,
Yeah.
bro. You know,
get
like that
paid
one
to
dude.
do that?
Go on YouTube and you search up ASMR content. There's people who their channel is like, hi, I'm ASMR Sarah. I post content on me eating McDonald's with ASMR. Like, there's stuff all over YouTube like that. Yeah.
Listening to people eat.
And
would
they're
be
making more
horrible.
money than you working your ass off doing construction. Bank. They're making like well
Is-
over a couple grand a day.
So I work 50 hours a week, and they're
Yeah.
sitting there for like 10 minutes, hitting objects off walls.
50 hours a week, you are like lifting heavy boards, walking around. 48, almost 50 hours a week, I'm sitting in a factory, moving rubber around back and forth, burning myself. And I'm making okay money, but they're making more to sit in a car and eat McDonald's.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I need to get myself an ASMR job.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna start posting ASMR content.
Yo, I got the grimace shake.
Oh god, the grimace shake stuff. That was so weird. Did you see any of that?
That was weird.
You looked at any of that?
Yeah,
That was a very
that
popular
was
thing for a bit.
Grimace's birthday.
Grimace's
That was
birthday.
awesome.
I don't think we had any of that here.
No,
it was
that sucked.
America.
I would have got one.
I would have tried one. I want to
seemed
be. Some people
interesting.
legitimately seem scared to try a grimace shake because they actually legitimately thought they would die.
Bro, you probably would, bro.
It's just probably filled with so much sugar.
It's probably
You're not
filled
gonna
with
die. You're
sugar
just gonna
and
get type 3
cyanide.
diabetes. There's no problem. It's not a death sentence. You're just giving yourself some
No.
diabetes. That's all.
Now, same with motherfuckers that order like fucking double, triple cheese. How the fuck you gonna have 6 cheeses on your pizza and
Oh,
like
God.
1 meat?
See, I like cheese on my pizza. I'll do extra cheese. Sure, extra cheese, no problem. Depending on the pizza place.
What about double cheese, triple cheese?
Double cheese, it's got to be a good pizza place. Like, it can't be one that's like super greasy and nasty. It's got to be a good pizza place, and they know how to make pizza.
Real shit.
They don't do double cheese. But if you're ordering pizza from like, I don't, City Pizza, and you're like, I want some triple cheese on that. What is wrong with you?
Real
It's
shit.
brutal.
I hope your arteries clog and you die on the spot.
Yeah, no, it's brutal. I used to get pizza slices when I worked at Canadian Tire from a City Pizza, but The pizza slices were the only tolerable thing in the entire thing. That was it. Everything else was trash. There was just pizza slices, and they were greasy. Like, you'd get them in a bag, this little paper bag. And
like Tito's.
as I'm taking it back to Canadian Tire for my lunch break, you could follow my trail of grease all the way back.
That's horrible.
to
A
City
little
Pizza.
snail trail.
Yeah, it was a snail trail. The entire City
It's
Pizza.
so the next day you won't forget where you're
I
going.
forgot how to get there, even though you come out the door and it was like, see it. Walk. It was that or McDonald's.
Real shit, bro. McDonald's.
That's a
double,
pretty hard
double,
choice there.
Not double. Fucking
Yeah.
McDouble?
McDouble.
Oh, those are something else.
And I like McDonald's. I'm not going to say no. If this podcast or whatever gets a good chunk of views, it might not right away. It's one episode, first time trying it. Right?
On episode first time trying it.
Episode 1, first time trying it. It doesn't matter, right? You post a bunch and eventually one will get views, or one will just go viral because someone will say something really dumb, right?
If we get 1,000 views, we'll do DMT live.
I swear to God, if I get 1,000. Like, that's the type of thing, though. Like, you know, you might get none, and then people won't hear anything. But like, I don't really care. You're just saying it just for the odd enjoyment, and then you'll get people who are listening to it, and whoever listens to it, I'm gonna say this right now. No one hates McDonald's. I don't care who you are.
No.
You could, unless you're like a vegetarian.
They're a pretty good midnight snack.
Yes, and you know what? Unless you're completely sober, almost everyone gets drunk or high. 95% of people on the planet.
And that's the best snack.
Unless you are.
I'm sure you're fucking weird.
I just love how I say 95 and I'm part of that 5% who doesn't.
Nah,
But
you drink, right?
I drink, but I don't. It takes a lot for me to get drunk. I have not been drunk.
Yeah. You have never?
No.
Holy
It
shit.
takes a lot. I've been
Holy
close. I have been
fuck.
close, but it takes a lot. I
You
could
get-
drink
you
my
like-
entire bottle of rum right now.
You
and
need to
it's
start
fine for
making
work.
your own.
Yeah, I know. I was mix of moonshine.
You get like 6 bottles of
Yeah.
Bacardi and just fucking back to
no,
back
I,
to
well, see,
back
I get
to
it from
back.
I get it from my dad. And if you see him, if he drinks just rum instead of drinking beer, because beer gets to him because he doesn't drink beer. But if he drinks just rum, he could do like 5 full cups, right? And he'd be fine. Logan's seen it.
That's so crazy.
That's me because I get that from him, and probably potentially worse because my mom is the same thing.
Holy.
So I got handed down some crazy tolerance. So I'm part of that 5% who doesn't do either. But yet I still won't lie. If I'm super tired and like I want to go somewhere like a cheap snack, McDonald's is the way to go.
Yeah, I'm part of that 5% too. Because all that stuff, you gotta stay away from that stuff. You do hugs, not the drugs.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Logan just hugs. That's it.
Not the drugs.
But yeah, all right. And McDonald's is good. You show up there, I agree with you. It's cheap. Midnight snack. They're always open.
24/7.
Yeah. What?
And if you walk through the drive-thru, they may or may not serve you.
yeah, and
Remember when they had
places are
the
open?
spicy nuggets, bro?
Oh, those were
Oh, those
good.
were so
Holy
good.
I like
bro.
those.
Those were the best snacks.
Some of their nuggets are weird because I like their nuggets, but then sometimes you have one and it's like tastes like there's like rubbery, and you're like, ugh. I don't know if you guys have ever had
It
that.
doesn't. It doesn't have the full.
Oh, well, when they're
thickness.
old, yeah.
Yeah, and that sucks. 'Cause you worked at
I only had the
McDonald's.
fresh one.
Oh, hold on.
That's why I've never had.
Anybody listening, we got the McDonald's secrets right here. We got
I
a worker.
hate-
What you got?
No, I hate the nuggets so much because if they get old, they're nasty. That's why I've only ate them while I worked there.
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
fair.
only had them when they were fresh, and they were so good.
So does McDonald's give out old nuggets to everybody who orders? Do they just hoard old nuggets? Is that how they're so fast?
No, well, they sit there.
He's like, I gotta
until
be careful with
people-
my words. McDonald's is a big corporation.
They sit. They're in there for a timer that goes up to 30 minutes, and then
Okay.
you're supposed to bring them out. And
But does everybody follow
You're
that?
supposed to.
Supposed to. Key word. Does everyone follow that?
and then we hand them out to the customers afterwards.
Tell me right now, all 7 billion McDonald's in the world, they follow that rule perfectly. Every employee, right?
What the fuck's up with the ice cream
The
machine?
weather today lately hasn't really been that nice. Have you
What's up
seen
with
Are
the
you
that?
ice
still being
cream
paid from
machine?
McDonald's? Yeah, what's up with their ice cream machines? Why are they broken?
Honestly,
half the
ours
time they're
wasn't
not.
broken
No,
once.
hold on.
Actually,
Bro.
not once. I seen it one time broken.
Have you ever do you know who Tyler Oliveira is?
I've never heard.
So
of
he's a
him.
YouTuber called Tyler Oliveira. I like his content. I watch some of his stuff. He goes and does these. They're like documentaries, but they're funny documentaries, and they're only like 16 minutes. He goes to a place and does some, like he did one not long ago called World's Racist Man, and he went to the racist city in the world.
Oh yeah, I
Really?
think I've seen that.
Yeah, and he talked to the world's
Oh,
racist
yeah.
man. Yeah, and
The
the old
old
man.
chill dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that went viral. Yeah, see, that's Tyler Oliveira. He does funny content like that. He did one on McDonald's. And I asked them why their ice cream machine was always broken. And he actually went into McDonald's headquarters. He flew there and went in. And the security kicked him out.
Really?
When he was asking about why their ice cream was broken. They got mad.
Bro, because
So
they
there's
don't
secrets.
Yeah,
like
what's
selling
going- there's
fucking
secrets.
ice cream, bro.
Yeah, I swear. They
There's
just
cocaine in it.
start suing rumors. To this day, after ice cream sales went up 10,000%.
Oh, I heard you like
9/11 was
McDonald's
fake.
Sprite.
No.
And they put nicotine in it.
Dude,
Start up those conspiracy theories.
You bring up conspiracy theories like that. If that content goes, see, that's good though. In a way,
But how can a plane go like right through?
Real
a
shit,
solid
bro. There was
building with a
bombs.
steel
There was
beam?
I'll give you
bombs
that.
and
And, like,
holograms. Bombs and
And the
holograms.
engine was like completely disintegrated. How that wasn't.
no, I'll give you
How the
that.
fuck does 15 floors below where it crashed just randomly explode?
I'm not siding with every
It was
single.
planned.
I'm not siding with every. Well, I'm definitely not siding with them, but I'm not siding with all the situations that happened. I'm not going to say it wasn't fake or it was because it's hard to know. Who knows? But what I will say, think about it. If you're driving a car, 60 kilometers. Yeah, I know we're Canadian losers. 60 miles or kilometers, whatever you want to call it. That's both a lot of speed. I know 60 kilometers is less than the 60 miles, but there's still both a lot of speed. That's some high speeds.
Yeah.
You're going either one of those, and you crash into a brick wall going straight at it. You're going through it, and that's a solid concrete brick wall. Like,
Well, 60 in a car,
It
maybe
depends.
not.
Maybe
About
it
60
depends.
kilometers?
60
Well,
miles.
60
'Cause,
miles,
like
yes.
the thing
yes.
itself should like fucking
Yes.
implode on itself
See-
before it does
Yeah,
the
see, no-
rest of the damage.
that's the thing. So, like, realistically, you're right. Like, yeah, it could be. It's kind of weird to say it went straight through both, but like, it's a jet, right? Or a plane.
No, it's
It
just
was
like
a
a
commercial
yeah,
jet.
regular
yeah.
commercial. But those go fast. They got big engines on them. They just don't go as
Well,
fast.
but hold up, wait. Where did it hit in the Pentagon?
yeah, okay.
Really? Shit,
Where all
bro.
the financial stuff was.
It
Yeah,
flew
that's
over
very
the
And so
Pentagon.
they were trying to cover up something there.
That could have happened. You never know.
You maybe
Yeah.
never know.
Look at all the stuff they're covering up. I'm sure you both have heard about the alien thing.
Oh, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, aliens are real now.
But
Official.
no, but like that
They've
guy,
been
there
real.
was, he wasn't showing any facts though.
Yeah. They showed a couple things. There was a couple things that did come out. There was some videos.
But he's just big this conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
conspiracy theorist.
Yes, conspiracy theorist. Those are my favorites. No, like think about that though. So listen to how I'm gonna explain this, and you're gonna be like, okay, what the hell is happening? World's going to crap. Economy's dropping. America, Canada's definitely struggling with their economy. We're all screwed. America's doing worse.
It is
They're-
wild, bro. They're trillions, almost quadrillions in debt, bro.
Yeah,
That's
like-
wild.
There's so much problems with the economy, so much problems with the world on both sides, which is a weird thing to talk about. Because I hate political stuff. I'm not gonna get into that. I hate political stuff. All these governments and stuff like that. You're all stupid. I'll say that right now. I don't care. They're all stupid. But all this stuff is happening. The world's going to shit. Boom! Aliens are real. Check mark.
There's just shit, bro.
Why
You
did
don't know
that
what
come up?
Project Bluebeam is?
No, what's that?
So they're gonna fake an alien invasion,
Oh,
right? And then they're gonna blame it on like this fucking race that they're just gonna bring up,
Yeah.
right? And then the alien conspiracy is all done and over with, and they have control of the population
Yeah.
because they're
Divide and conquer.
divide and conquer, and the
Yes.
people that divide into like, oh yeah, fuck those people. We're
But, like,
keeping the
it's-
people that
it's
fuck with us.
All the things they're doing is control. Like, as much as it was crazy the aliens came out, why did they do it now?
Real
As
shit.
everything is, why didn't they tell us 60 years ago when things were less chaotic?
people
You,
try.
you know what I heard one time? So this guy was saying something, and he was like, "Yeah, the aliens, we haven't seen any because they wouldn't be able to handle us because
Yeah.
they would be like." Hello, boys and girls of planet Earth, and they'd be like,
shoot them with
actually,
full metal jackets.
some of us aren't a boy or a girl, and they wouldn't know
I've
what
seen
to
that. Was it
do.
at a conference table?
Yeah.
There's a blue guy and he's talking.
So
Yeah, I've seen that. And they're like, oh yeah, we have 63 genders. It's like, oh, what? But my planet, there's only 2. We have boy or girl, which is true. I'm sorry, I'm not getting into that because that's the whole thing. But listen, health-wise, you either got a dick or you don't.
all I'm gonna
Tell me
say,
I'm wrong.
all I'm gonna say is
honestly,
nobody come out straight. Just think about that.
You know that you're not wrong.
Nobody comes out as straight.
No, that's not a thing. People don't just do that. Yeah,
Real
that's just so
shit.
true. But, like, there's that, and then there's like I just told you. Sit here. I want one of you to try to explain to me. You have a dick or you don't. Try to tell me I'm wrong about that.
It's either you're gonna reproduce a
Or-
fucking human being,
Hold on.
or you can't.
Oh,
There is the odd exception.
There is exceptions.
I know there's some people who
exceptions
were born
for
without
everything.
both. It's happened.
oh.
I'm sure it has.
Aliens are real, and 9/11 wasn't.
Right back at her.
So a real pause, just because we're doing a weird recording. I guess the recording ended a bit through, and then just decided we'll start it off, and we'll drop off some of the main key points we were talking about. But
A quick summary.
drink break.
Y'all know what astral projection is?
Yes.
Bro, they got
stuff's cool.
some shit in like the FBI files, and they're like they're saying like, yo, like
Hiding
this
so
shit's
much.
real. There's like sleep patterns that people use in the military. You don't need 8 hours of sleep. You need like fucking an hour,
Yeah.
like
That's-
3 or 4 times throughout the day.
See, well, that I know, because I don't sleep, period. But, see, there's so much shit that they're hiding, though. If you really look into it and think about it, like, there's so many things you bring up. Like, what if I was to bring up this right here? You know NASA was in space, right?
Bro, they literally they explored the ocean
Yeah, NASA was the
before
ocean.
they went to space.
And then what happened was...
And
Do you want to know how quick it happened? I read about this.
bro, it was like literally 2 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, NASA, they were exploring the ocean. They got real deep.
Yeah, they got down to the very end.
They
trench, right?
started to be able to actually, because we haven't been able to explore that deep at all ever since they stopped. But who in the world would be able to explore it that deep? NASA. They have some of the craziest stuff. They're like full on supported by the government. Like they got everything. They have all the money they need to make any technology ever.
Real shit.
And they're exploring the ocean. They get deep enough. Boom. 2
They're
weeks
like,
later,
fuck
they're
this.
in space.
Yeah, why
Finding
the
a new
fuck are
planet.
they finding more planets
What
and
happened?
looking for
What did
habitable
they find?
life?
Like, did you hear about a diamond was found not long ago? And you want was with this diamond. They were looking at it, and there was condensation on the diamond. You know what condensation is?
Diamond's
Yeah.
bullshit. It's just carbon. You're paying for nothing.
You know what? You are right about that. They actually explained it in this. But they're talking about the diamond that they found because it is called diamond,
Yeah.
but it's really not that valuable. But what do you use it for? Nothing. You just use it to look cool. Diamond has no actual resource value.
You should.
Sure, it's strong, but no one uses it to be anything strong. So why are we even making it so valuable? I don't know.
Exactly.
Everyone just has this chains like, ooh, look at me. But it's really not that valuable. That's a whole other topic. But
So diamonds are just accessories.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
literally it. They're just accessories that cost way too much money, just so the government can have our money. But that's more on that money topic. But they
Aliens to money.
yeah,
To diamonds.
that's what they do. They just go back and forth between aliens, money, and other things. That's it. But like there was condensation found on a diamond not long ago, and it was it was like it measured out to be different than our ocean.
Oh, like different waters and shit, right? Like
Yeah,
the
it
chemical
the stuff
compound.
from it. It said it was from an ocean below our crust. So apparently,
Oh, shit.
So apparently, there's a whole nother ocean below our ocean.
That's scary.
Yeah, what's in that? Like, what if that's the prehistoric ocean? Because think about it, the ice age happened.
shit, bro.
So
Holy
much
fuck.
water melted.
Yeah.
Boom, we got a new ocean.
Yeah, where the fuck did that water go?
Where did all that stuff go? We barely even find bones. I know people say it decomposes, but bones on an animal that big, some of the prehistoric ones, they don't just
Bro, it
decompose
takes like
that
millions
quick.
years.
Or
And
sure,
some fossils
covered
too,
in
right?
sand.
Like,
Yeah.
how the fossils aren't
How do
gonna
we barely
decompose?
find any of that? Because they're in another ocean underneath ours. They got covered
But we just don't have enough technology
to
to
get
handle
underneath
the
there.
pressure.
Yeah, we can't get deep enough. NASA
Bro.
probably could, but they said let's find a new planet because they saw something crazy. Like where do they get these megalodon movies from? I know the megalodon existed back in the day, and people are like, "Oh, it's extinct now."
What
Why
if
is it
it's not?
extinct? But what? Why is it extinct? Sure,
We
not
can't
enough food.
find it.
You think it's not enough
Yeah.
food? Really?
There's
In the
so
ocean,
much.
you're telling me there's not enough food in the entire ocean for a megalodon?
Probably found a better place.
Yeah.
You're telling me it can't muck up on the fucking blue whales?
Yeah, those things
Like-
are huge. That's a meal for a week.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of those still. Yeah, I know they're endangered, but they're endangered still means like thousands.
Wait, how big is a megalodon?
it's-
Is it bigger than the blue whale?
It's pushing it.
It's bigger than this.
Yes.
Oh, I hope it's bigger than
How
the
I like to
wingspan.
obviously anyone listening can't see this, but it's just visual representation that I'm going to be saying and showing.
About right here to here.
Yeah, here to here. You hear that, guys? No. But if you were to look at your hand and you were to grab your fist,
Yeah,
there's a great white, right?
there's a great white.
And here's like your pinky. There's a person. You know,
Yeah.
you're quite small to a great white. That's well known. Like a well-grown, full-grown adult
Full on.
great white.
Yeah,
Now, if you look at a full-grown megalodon,
that's your arm.
your pinky's basically the great white, and the megalodon's now your fist.
That's fuck.
They're that
They're
big.
huge.
They're huge. They can grow up to well over like 80, 60 feet, something like that.
Holy fuck.
Like, those things are ginormous. And that's only the biggest we have known about. There could be bigger. And so, but you're going to sit here and really tell me that the thing that our Earth is 75% of or something?
95.
95? Yeah, better. 95%, there's not enough food for a megalodon.
Oh, there's way more than enough.
Yeah, it's not like, really, megalodons are extinct, we don't have enough room for them. There's not enough food. Really? How?
There's so much ocean.
Explain that. That doesn't make sense. Like, there's so many things that they say or it gets announced or confirmed, gets the blue check mark of approval, it's verified and official. But where's my proof? Where's my explanation?
Bro, fuck the church. Bro, y'all hear what happened in the 14 to 1600s?
See, you need
all the
explanation for
witches?
that. All
Yeah,
the
bro,
witches
they
stuff.
just like, yo, you don't believe in what we're preaching? Yeah, we're gonna burn you.
Oh my god, religion stuff is so messed up.
Bro, it was fuck, cause like they're just like trying to get everyone to follow their fucking like religious dogmas and shit.
wanna
They're
hear
like,
something
yo,
crazy?
like you need to get this shit.
I'm
or
gonna
you're
get so
dead.
much hate for this, but I can't wait to say it. Religions are just cults.
They are.
That's
No, it's
all
a
they are.
mouse.
Yo, Harry the Mouse is
legitimately
here,
a
bro.
mouse right beside
He dead ass chilling.
What's good?
Hey,
He
buddy.
fuck with it. Y'all want to say hi to the mouse?
Hey, he's part of the podcast now. His name's Little Mouse Boy.
Yeah,
That
we
was
named
him.
him Ratatouille.
He's a weird looking mouse.
Oh, bro, get the fuck away from our speaker.
Yeah, that's too close.
It looks like a mole,
It does kind of actually.
bro. It has no eyes.
Is that a mole?
Yeah.
A baby mole?
It might be.
It doesn't even have the tail of a mouse.
No, that might be a baby mole.
Bro, we found a mole.
Oh, that's sick.
Always running over that fucking.
Food.
Yeah, bro. You think he's mucked that before?
He probably has. Have
He's
you
just
guys
been picking away at
Have you
it.
guys been eating that?
No.
Okay, good.
Yo,
Yo.
was chilling. Imagine playing the bass.
He would just vibrate to death. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Bro's just chilling under the subway.
Middle of a podcast, some baby mole shows up. Middle of the conversation's like, "What's up, guys?" He did not like that cult and religion thing.
He
That messed him
didn't.
up.
He was like,
Or
"Oh,
he
what'd you
might have had
say?"
an opinion
Yeah,
on
what
it.
do you got, buddy?
He said he's a
We're all hoping
Satanist.
for something.
The silence.
I don't know what we were hoping for.
A little squeak or
Yeah, maybe a
something.
squeak or
like
something. It's
fucking.
lame. He doesn't say anything.
Yeah, what
Come
a
on, bro.
pussy.
Get out of here, man. You don't contribute. You're not in the podcast. That's not how that works. You don't just sit around.
Yo, if you want some food, you can have some.
Yeah, we ain't gonna bother him. He can just sit there. He's not really bothering us.
Not really, no.
Oh,
He-
weird. You came from the dishwasher. You know, wonder how many animals are in that?
What?
That dishwasher.
Yeah, I've wanted to open
How
it.
long has that been closed? That's the old one.
I've wanted to open it for so long, but I don't want to
I'm
open
almost
it at
scared.
the same time.
Like,
Bro, what if
open
there's
that
a
and, like,
bat in there?
if there could be a nest.
We should open it.
We can open it and there's gonna be just an
We should open it right
animals.
Hold up.
Oh god, Logan's gonna open it and we're all gonna die. Right on
Oh,
podcast.
look at the little guy.
Yo, bro,
Oh,
he
he's
dead
scared.
ass. He mucking.
You gotta let him be, let him grab it on his own. And if you bug him, he's not gonna want to grab any.
Yo, do you guys think moles like cinnamon buns? Because regardless of your opinion, it's fucking confirmed.
Yeah, we just watched someone eat a cinnamon bun. Moles like cinnamon buns. Now, it might not be healthy for him. He might be dead in a couple days.
I
No,
hope
we
he
had
dies.
one last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Last week?
It was gone?
Dylan gave him a piece.
Is that the exact cinnamon bun that's been
Oh, you
sitting
know that
there
guy.
for a week?
Yeah.
You've seen him?
Yeah, we named him Ratatouille.
Yeah, like he been
But
chill.
but you guys probably didn't. Like, is he is he a mouse? I don't know.
No.
He looks like a mole.
Yeah.
I thought it was a mouse, but it looks like a little baby mole.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have the same tail, doesn't have the right face.
No, there might be a mole living in there. You
Like,
never know.
I don't pay attention to rodents. I don't really know what they look like that much. I don't really care for them.
I think mice have longer tails.
Yeah, that's not a mouse.
No, and then a rat. What you would know a rat.
Yeah, rats are huge. They're around the size of your cinnamon bun.
You don't have to run. I ain't going to snatch you.
He's terrified. He's a baby. Look at him. He looks like he's freshly born.
Yeah.
He just got released yesterday from prison.
Real shit.
That's crazy. That so just threw off everyone's conversation. But no, what you were saying about religion, about churches,
Bro,
all
like,
messed up stuff.
it's fun, bro. They just, like, kill you off because you don't believe in what
Yeah.
the church
Like,
believes. it's not
obviously-
even God, bro. They're not looking at the Bible.
Obviously, it's
They're
gotten
looking
better.
at what they believe.
Yeah.
No one kills. Well,
Oh, yeah.
depending
But this
on
is
where
like
you are.
14 to 1600.
Yeah.
Like, living there would suck,
Yeah.
bro. It's
Thankfully,
the Dark Ages.
Thankfully, if you walk up to someone and say, "Hey, I'm Catholic," they're not gonna get stabbed now with a sword.
Real
But,
shit.
like, me myself, I'm not religious, but it's not because I think it's all stupid. Because you know what, you believe what you want to believe. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people pick them because they're scared to death, which, you know, it's a scary thing. I don't care who you are. It is a scary thing.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to pick a religion, but, like, my thing is, like, I'm okay with it. I get it. You need something to have hope with. But it's the ones that have crazy amounts of rules.
Usually, like
you can't eat bacon?
Like my friend at Features, his name's
Oh,
Mustafa.
Yeah.
He can't have bacon. He can't even have like a fucking proper
No,
pizza.
well,
So we
no.
gotta pan cook it
Why
so it
can't
doesn't
you have
touch
bacon? Like,
anything.
what does that reflect?
We gave it as turkey bacon. Well, like
That's actually awesome.
because
really
they can
messed
eat
up.
turkey. No,
Yeah.
turkey's
it's okay.
halal. Turkey's
okay.
halal. So he had the
Different
turkey
thing.
bacon, and it was
Allah?
cooked on a pan.
Oh, halal.
Allah?
Allah, yeah, that's,
that's it?
God. That's
That's one of them.
Yeah.
I gotta ask the guys at work. But
Allahu Akbar.
okay.
Allah!
No, it was
Oh,
praise be.
that was a bit loud.
just screams that.
No, it's praise be to God. That's
Yeah.
what that one means.
Well, like,
The
you know,
intrusive thoughts kicked in.
I respect it. You know, have a religion, believe in something. Just the stupid rules just don't make sense.
Yeah,
Having
exactly.
bacon's not gonna make them go, "You're a bad person. You ate bacon."
Yeah, bacon's so good.
Why would you say no to bacon?
I
Come on.
just because
Exactly. You know, I was working with some people. They aren't even allowed to touch bacon.
You're weird. Like, if you don't like bacon, you're weird. Sorry, but
Mm.
at least you know your reason. You don't like it.
I
But
think
if you
it's-
can't eat it because of a religion, what the hell is that?
It's because like the fucking prophet Muhammad, he's like, yo, this shit's not blessed.
Also,
Like,
they
it's
just followed
it's
that.
not a blessed meat. That's like
Okay.
some religions they can't eat like cow and shit, especially
Yes.
like pig.
Yeah.
Pig's known as like a dirty animal.
But like,
That's why.
because they just roll in mud doesn't mean they're just a dirty animal. They just like to roll in mud. Like that's we're dirty animals.
Bro, they can eat anything. They'll eat anything.
I remember being 5 years old and rolling around in dirt and mud. Like, pretty close to a pig then, I guess.
Yeah, I remember just digging holes, throwing
Yeah.
water in it, and just keep
Yeah,
on digging.
Random stuff that's just dirty as hell.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you're just doing it. So like, now that could be taken in other contexts, but we're not going there.
Oh,
The way you need to say something like that, that sounds a little crazy, but this thing's cool. Sorry, thrown off.
Do you know what
Yeah, it's
modern
sick.
day Satanism is?
Oh God, what is modern day Satanism?
So they don't actually worship like an entity,
Okay.
right? It's like it's atheism, but
don't
instead
they like
of
worship themselves?
it's I-theism, right? You care about
Oh, okay.
yourself. Like they take after the 7 deadly sins because
Screw
like
it, I respect
it's
Satan.
okay to be greedy as long as you're not stealing, right?
Yeah.
And it's okay to be envious of
So
someone.
nowadays,
Right?
Satan's being
It's okay to be gluttonous.
Satanism's just been made to seem like a good thing now.
Yeah.
My,
Well, because like in like 1960, this dude made like the Church of Satan.
yeah,
And he's like, he changed the whole different idea around it to be
Yeah.
like self-improvement, right? Self-indulgence.
yeah.
So like, you just, why would I pray to God when I can go outside and fucking do the
something
thing that I'm
myself, right?
praying for?
Not care about another person's opinions on something.
Exactly.
Like,
So, I think the Satan itself is like the idea of yourself
Yeah,
and
yeah.
worshiping yourself. Just so you can better yourself, because if everyone bettered themselves,
Yeah.
society would be better.
you're not wrong. That's a big problem. But like that goes into the whole.
You want to hear one of the rules
Alright,
that
what'd you
I
find?
found?
Oh, is it the Smash?
Here we
Mouth?
go. Here's a rule.
No, it's
Oh,
if
the
a guest
magic
in
one.
your lair annoys you, treat him cruelly and without mercy.
All right, Logan, you know what's up?
Where's the other one? Oh, hold up. Oh, fuck. When walking in open territory, bother no one. If someone stops you and bothers you, like, say him stop. If he doesn't stop, fuck him up.
And Andrew Tate's following this stuff.
Yeah.
But
Do not make sexual advances unless you are given the mating signal.
was that yes?
Yeah.
Like,
If they pull up on you and they're like, yo, I'm trying to suck that big ass horse cock.
oh man.
And it works like vice versa, because like if you don't give the mating signal, they shouldn't pursue you.
Yeah, that's fair. But that's just
Yeah.
that's common sense though.
Exactly.
You This
is literally
That's
just
why
common
they put it
sense.
in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. You want to hear this very unobvious rule?
Oh, what is it? There we go.
Do not harm little children.
See?
Damn it, I messed up already.
That's what's up.
I'm kidding. I'm
Hold
kidding. But
I like this one. Do not complain about anything to which you need not subject yourself. So, like, if I don't have to do it, like a gun to my head, my life's on the line. If I go out of my
it's your
way to
life,
do
what you
it,
want, right?
why would I complain about it to someone else?
Yeah, no, it's your life. Do what you want.
It's beautiful.
No, that's a true statement.
Satanism.
Satanism.
Sorry, LaVeyan Satanism.
Oh man,
Do not tell your troubles to others unless you are sure they want to hear them.
Well, I feel like I mess that up too. I tell my troubles to others all the time. I try not to though. You tell your too much problems to people, people will use it against you.
Satanism is good, and we respect it. And the 9 satanic
Just the segments.
statements are fucking
I should
beautiful.
No, we can go there. But I should edit
No
this,
showers?
separate it into. Oh god. I should edit and separate it into segments and just have it Satanism. God.
These are the 9 satanic statements.
Okay, I'm gonna read these. Here we go. So nine satanic statements. All right. Satan represents indulgence instead of abstinence.
So fucking get yourself out there and do it.
All right, yeah, why not? Satan represents vital existence instead of spiritual pipe dreams.
So it's here and now instead of fucking heaven.
There we go. So you're just wording it so that, normal people can understand it.
Yeah.
Satan represents undefiled wisdom instead of hypocritical self-deceit.
So learn as much as you can about the world and don't be a fucking hypocrite and deceive yourself.
There we go. I love these translations.
What's the translator?
Satan represents kindness to those who deserves it instead of love wasted on ingrates.
So if someone respects me, I'll respect them. But like I'm not gonna respect some random average Joe walking down the street if
Yeah.
you don't fuck with me.
If he
Respect
respects
is
you,
mutual.
Yeah, exactly. Mutual respect. Agreed. Satan represents vengeance instead of turning the other cheek.
Why the fuck would I turn my other cheek and let you slap me twice when I could knock your ass out?
Like, I will say, there is an extent to that.
Mhm.
There, if you take vengeance too far, you can cause
There's
problems.
always an extent.
And then there ends up being vengeance back on you. If you're going to cause vengeance on someone, which is a hardcore word,
yeah.
you gotta remember, it doesn't mean as hardcore as it sounds.
It could literally just be doing the exact same
Like,
thing. they
Logan
did.
steals my drink, I'm gonna steal his drink.
Yeah.
Like, it's something like that. But if you take it so far to the point where you now have someone who can cause vengeance on you, then you went too far. But you can't.
Exactly.
There's an extent to that one, which should be common sense. Satan represents responsibility to the responsible instead of concern for psychic vampires.
So like,
Yeah,
if you're
like-
responsible, right? Don't trip about someone that's not responsible and is fucking worrying about everything, right?
You know, that was
Your
a pretty
concern
good way of
is
explaining
your own responsibility and how you give it out to others.
You know what?
Damn, you're doing
that.
pretty good
That
at
was
that.
good. Yeah, it's not about vampires, people. It's okay. Satan represents man as just another animal, sometimes better, more often worse than those that walk on all fours, who, because of his divine spiritual and intellectual development, has become the most vicious animal of all.
So basically, we fuck everything up because we try too hard to not fuck it up. So as long as we
These are
see
so-
ourselves as just a normal mammal who has limits,
Yeah,
we're good.
that's true. Satan represents all of the so-called sins as they lead to physical, mental, or emotional gratification.
Real shit, bro. Well, like, if I'm gonna eat, or if I'm gonna be greedy, that's gonna help me in the long run, right? If I'm prideful, like, everything has an extent to it, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like,
Everything goes as far
just
as certain amount.
base. It's not a bad thing. It's
Yeah.
gonna help me.
Satan has been the best friend the church has ever had. He has kept it in business all these years. I think that one was for
Real
comedy.
shit, yeah.
That was for comedy, just for some comedic relief after getting all intense into that.
That's
But,
what's up.
No, that's a lot of that stuff's fairly true. I can agree with a lot of that. They make it sound worse by adding the satanic stuff, but like a lot of that's just common sense knowledge. But like, you know what the biggest problem is? Our stupid generation has no common sense. Because I'll say this right now. As people in a podcast talking about stupid stuff, that is hopefully...
What do you mean? This is just normal things people talk about.
As hopefully is going to get posted well and go up good. My problem here is the biggest thing and biggest problem I'd say about being in one of the newer generations is we are young. And people hate that. When a young person spits wisdom or advice or knowledge, as an older person, they instantly go, no, you don't know nothing. You're too young. I hate that. That is a very known thing. I'm sure you have heard this countless times.
Everybody
You're
needs
too
to
young,
realize
you don't know.
everyone else has
How
a
many times have you
personal
heard that?
experience,
It's
right?
too many times.
Yeah, and that's not true.
But yeah, but then you
Wisdom
you know
comes through
something.
experience, right?
Exactly. So it doesn't come with age, it comes through experience. And you can have
Exactly.
experience at a young age.
Exactly.
Is the problem with even talking about opinions like this? People will be like, "Oh, these guys are just spitting nonsense to get views." No, I honestly want to get people to hear the opinions because why not?
They're valid.
I think it's cool for people to hear opinions on stuff. And yes, sure, you might have a different opinion and you could disagree with something that's being said, and there's nothing wrong with that. Spit your opinion out. Go ahead, comment it. Like that is something that I have no problems with. But it's when they go to the point where they're like, "Oh, you're too young. You don't know." Like, what do you mean? How do you know I don't know?
You're too old. You don't know.
Yeah,
exactly.
You forget.
Fucking learn more.
Should I start bringing up Alzheimer's? Really, you're too old. You forget.
Because
we're
anyone
younger,
can
we
always
know
learn
the-
something new.
Yeah.
We're the more lazy generation, so we know the easier way to do things.
That's
You
true.
know, so work smarter, not harder. I'm not gonna bust my ass for nothing.
That being said, yes, that is true. Like as being young, we still know things, unlike a lot of things make it seem like. But I will say, our generation still is one of these stupid generations ever because we are totally destroying the earth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, exactly.
And not even
Like,
just
look at these fucking wildfires and shit. That's
It's-
literally just because of global warming.
and it's not even all. And it doesn't all just come from just us doing stupid things. Whereas like starting fires or like just not taking care of the planet. It's not just that. It's the socialness too. We're ruining everybody as people, which is making in return us do messed up things to the planet. For example, how sensitive everybody is.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
Like, nobody can
we
take a
have
fucking
said
insult
at least
anymore.
50 things in this not even an hour-long podcast that's going to piss people off.
No, it
Good.
It just started like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
It started getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
No, it's COVID started.
I'm pretty sure.
And then
honestly,
Nah, it was
everyone
2016,
got
bro.
canceled then.
The
So
first-
does bottle flips.
yeah.
Yeah,
The first thing he said in the podcast, that'll bug people.
exactly. Tits or ass.
Yeah.
Oh, tits are.
That'll bug
Motherfucker, if
people.
that bug you. Sorry, abs or dick.
Yeah, exactly. No, for real though, that if you think about it, people are so sensitive that is to the extent it'll bug people. You see the stuff people get offended by. It's like, really, what
It's
happened? I've heard this many
nonsense.
times in songs. I don't know what song it is or who's told me. How did the generation watching South Park
Come on.
end up coming out this sensitive? How did that happen?
Because
We
nobody,
watched- we watched
nobody
this-
got punched in the face for their own fucking actions.
We watched Simpsons.
That's why.
We watched We watched Family Guy. We watched South Park.
Yeah.
And yet we came out like this.
Because everybody learns their limits.
We came
Well,
out where some dude comes out with a dick and he goes, "I want to be a girl," and you're like, "You're a guy," and then they're like, "Oh my god, you hate me. You're discriminating."
No, if you ever watch South Park, I don't know how you can like.
Yeah.
Biologically,
That's-
you have the XY
Yeah.
chromosome.
Yeah. No. See. Now listen. I will state. I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm against LGB whatever the hell alphabet. I don't know. There's so many letters in it now. I'm pretty sure they're just trying to do the whole alphabet and reorder it. But I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm not gonna sit here and say they're all stupid and I deny everything you guys are saying. But I don't push it as hard as it's being pushed. If you want to believe you are something, go ahead. That is your life, as we talked about earlier. Your
It's
opinions.
like everybody should
Yeah.
live by their own agendas.
Yeah, exactly. So you go ahead.
Right?
You're a guy and you want to be a girl.
Fucking do
You're
it.
just gay. And you know what? Don't be upset about it. Cool. Go do your thing. That's
Exactly.
fine. No one's gonna bug you about it too hard if you don't push it at people.
At some point, there's going to be a weird section for straight.
Yeah, exactly. Which doesn't make any sense.
No.
Like I already couldn't even go across all the different ones because they don't make any sense. There's no explanation for them. They're literally
Exactly.
just like I said. If you want to call yourself something, go ahead. That is your opinion and your honest opinion and statement on life. But you can't push that on people, especially children. That's being pushed on kids in schools now. You walk into an
Yes,
elementary
fuck.
school now, and there's rainbow flags everywhere, and it says, "Be what you want to be." There's a rainbow Blue Jays cup right now. They're everywhere. It's being pushed so aggressively. It's being pushed harder than how to take care of your money. We don't even know how to be... They're stopping teaching people how to deal with money in life, and they're teaching them how to call yourself gay or not.
Like, people need to think about the children of the future, too. Right?
You can't... I don't understand the whole
Like,
pushing stuff.
This is gonna fuck up future kids.
They're gonna grow up instead of
mindsets.
thinking about how to do things properly and be like, how do I get a job? How do
They're
I
gonna think
get
of
a
the,
house?
the socially acceptable way
They're gonna
to
be
do
like,
it.
am I accepted? Am I a guy or am I a girl? What am I? No, that's like, no, you. Why? The fact that there's so many kids gonna grow up so confused. Like, I know many that are confused, and it sucks. It's like I feel bad for them. It's like, how can that happen to you when you really should just be able to go on and do things, like not just be forced into learning and getting all this information pushed into your head. It doesn't make any sense. No, there's a lot of messed up stuff like that. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
No.
See, and then we got people like our buddy Wyatt that just left for a phone call. He spits it all out. He's straight up
He just
I love it.
right there.
Yes, that's cool. Like, I like people like him who are willing to, spit out their opinions. They don't care. Whatever the thought is.
Exactly.
Like me and you spit out opinions, but like we'll hold back on some. I know you've already held back countless opinions on this. You're sitting there like, I shouldn't say that. I should.
Yeah, some things has to be kept inside.
Which
boys.
you know what? Some people it's cool. Like me, I can't say everything I'm thinking. Hell no.
No.
Not everybody can. But some people will say everything they're thinking.
What's your opinion, Kyle? This is my brother. He's a Satanist.
Drugs are good, but just do them in moderation. Drug Jesus.
So there we go.
Drug Jesus.
You heard it here.
Indulgence over abstinence.
Oh God. But
From the man himself.
you heard it from the man himself, the legend.
Drug Jesus. Preach.
There it goes. It's now known and learned. Everyone has wisdom now on this. We're all good. Life has changed. Oh man.
Alright, I'll catch you in a bit.
Well, I'd say
bless you.
with the silence and the opinion and stuff, I'd say at the
Choose
time
it.
we've made it, that's a pretty solid amount of time.
Yeah, but we're coming up to the end here.
Yeah, I think this is. I think we're pushing the end of the thing. So, chances are, because I'm going to be posting this on my channel, and well, hopefully things go well. I'm going to try. It might take a week or two to get things fully settled till I figure out the system. But if this does, actually, not screw it. If this goes well or not, I'm gonna do another one because you know what? I enjoy this.
This is hard.
This is just a fun thing to do. So either way, there's gonna be more of these, whether this gets views or not.
Yeah, we can
And-
it's just easy. Just talk.
Yeah, and then I'll post countless shorts on it. Right? I got a million out of this one,
Oh,
like
Lord.
conversations and stuff. So hopefully there'll
What
be
is
some
it
more
now?
of these.
40
Oh.
minutes long?
Yeah, which is that's a solid podcast length.
We got
Say so.
we got 3 minutes to go. Do you know how to freestyle?
I don't know how to freestyle. I know you do.
You
Go ahead.
You gotta
should
try.
learn how to freestyle.
You guys try to end this out of freestyle. If I come up with something, I'll pop in.
bar
Alright,
for
you-
bar for
Horrible
bar.
freestyle.
We're going right to Mars.
Ooh.
Don't worry, I will put music in the background. It won't be playing. I'm gonna throw something in so it's not copyright music. So I will throw some background music in during the documentary.
No, you just gotta leave it blank with no nothing.
No nothing.
No, nothing.
We create the
Yeah.
flow off the top. Oh. We smoked that dope. Yeah, that pot.
There's a blizzard. I like to see
I like it.
lizards. There we go.
Yo,
That's the best
oh.
thing to do.
he likes to see lizards.
That sounded really weird, actually.
We're in Canada. We get too many blizzards.
That is true.
Put my hand in the ground and I pull out this mole.
There is a mole here. I love my
Yeah.
ad libs.
There's a mole.
Facts.
Put your tongue to the pole, get stick like a mole, sitting under the clean or dry thing. But we'll never know because it's
lost it.
hiding.
We don't
There you
fuck
go.
with
It's not
spiritual pipe dreams.
You got that from something we read earlier.
Ooh.
There we go.
Yeah. What is up on this beat? It is tough. Ooh.
I call this the perfect podcast ending because a podcast ending is just pure. Like remember what I told you? Pure chaos. Have no clue what's happening. That's what
I've taken like 2 tokes throughout this whole podcast, and
Can I take a toke?
See,
potentially?
I'm completely fine, but I'm just nuts. So,
See, I'm mentally unstable.
I'm mentally unstable. So I'm just like them.
I'm always high on my own supply.
Naturally, on my own sanity. So I don't have to worry too hard about me trying to fit it in situations. I'll just be like, I'm just gonna be myself. Oh god, that is horrible. Well, I'd say that's a solid ending. So who knows what the next
1,
podcast
2,
will
3.
entail. What was the name of this again? Hold on. What was the name?
Honestly, why not?
Yeah.
Honestly, why not? yo?
You heard it here. Honestly, why not?
Hold up.
Send this off wall.
Oh shit!